Good evening, my friends. Are you all here? I see Bill is here. I see Frank is here. I see AC Cruz is here. Hi, everyone. Gina is here. Hi, Gina. Anyone else here, my friends? I think people are tuning in. Invisible Man is here. Michael Brown. It is so good to see Michael Brown. It's been a while, Michael. Our friend Michael Brown from Australia is here. Invisible Man is here. James is here. Hi, James Crockett. Our friend Shannon from South Carolina is here. This is so great, my friends. Thank you all. Thank you all for tuning in. I apologize for being late in starting the live stream. I had scheduled the live stream for 11 p.m. and then I was, 9 minutes late? 10 minutes late? That shouldn't be happening. I should not be late. I should start right on time. But I was late, so I apologize. Ken Berry is here. Hello, Ken. Okay. Anyone else? My friends, we crossed the 11,800 subscriber mark, as you know, and we are trying to get 200 more subscribers so that we can get to 12,000. That may happen. We don't know when, right? But we're going to get there. We're going to get 200 more subscribers to get to 12,000 subscriber mark, okay? Okay, my friends, the title of today's live stream is Trump's New Term, Morning Shows the Day. So when you see that title of the live stream, when you see that, where it says Trump's new term, morning shows the day, what's your first reaction? What do you think? What comes to mind when I say Trump's new term, morning shows the day? Can you let me know? Okay, I'll start. Morning shows the day, as many people say, right? And what does the morning tell us about Donald Trump's second term in office? Things are looking great. Things are looking great so far. From an amazing inaugural speech to a fantastic visit to the Capital One Arena, where Donald Trump addressed his supporters, to the signing of executive orders to make America great again, everything seems to be going well. Morning shows the day. Everything seems to be going well. Now, that doesn't mean that the road is going to be extremely smooth. As we know that the Democrats will reorganize. Obviously, they have faced tremendous losses in the 2024 presidential election, and not just the presidential race, but also Senate race, House race. The Democrats have faced tremendous losses, but the Democrats will reorganize and they will come up with a strategy to create barriers for Donald Trump's America First agenda. And we have seen that already. Many Democrat attorneys general from different states have filed lawsuits against Trump's executive order. This is the executive order that seeks to end birthright citizenship for children of illegal immigrants. But Donald Trump is ready for any challenge. Donald Trump is ready for any challenge. When I say that, do you agree with me? Donald Trump is ready for challenge. Donald Trump is going to fight. Gina says yes. Okay, hold on. I got okay. By the way, Alan, a viewer named Alan is here. Alan, you wrote a comment that YouTube blocked because that comment has some very inappropriate language. Okay, Alan? So, Alan, if you want to continue being a part of the live chat, please use decent language. Otherwise, Alan, you know, I will be so happy to block anyone who does not use decent language, all right? So, yes. Okay, all right. I don't see any more comments from Alan. Okay, because, you know, I can see a comment that Alan wrote that you can't see. Okay? Okay. Alan has toned down quite a bit. Okay? Alan is now saying he's going to lose. All right, Alan. I mean, that's you. If you disagree with me, that's fine. You can use that kind of language. That's fine. You know, you can disagree, whatever. But be nice. The previous, like a comment that people can see that I can see, that was pretty bad. Okay, don't write stuff like that. Okay, so my friends, Donald Trump is ready for any challenge. He's fearless. He faced many challenges in his life, and he has won. And Trump is ready for whatever barriers the Democrats come up with. Trump is unstoppable. Trump is going to win. He's going to fight, fight, fight. He's going to win, win, win. And we, the American people, are also going to win, win, win. Okay, Evelyn, I just see your comment, Evelyn. And Evelyn, thank you, Evelyn. Thank you, Evelyn. What an amazing comment. I am, what can I say, Evelyn? What can I say? Okay, by the way, is our friend Sherry here? Sherry, who goes by the name Nikki, who goes by the screen name Nikki. Is Sherry here? Because Sherry had, those who were here yesterday, you saw that Sherry, you heard about it. Sherry made a poster for me, and Sherry sent it to me through Instagram message. And yesterday my laptop was kind of slow. Okay, I mentioned that yesterday. And so I couldn't share that with everyone, but it is so amazing what Sherry made. She sent it to me. Do you all want to see it? Remember the conversation from yesterday, Sherry, who went by the name Nikki? Do you want to see it? Evelyn, you want to see it? Evelyn says see it. All right, I'm gonna turn the screen so you can see it. All right, I'm gonna turn the screen here so you all can see it. And like, I was so pleasantly surprised. I was kind of speechless. So I'm gonna show it to you. Tell me if you can see it. Hold on. I got my charging cables and everything here. Can you see it? All right. So you all saw it, right? So Sherry made that, and and sent it to me by Instagram. Really cool. I always say, Terry is here. Hi, Terry. Our friend Terry just joined. Everyone, please say hello to Terry Dunlap, our wonderful friend from South Dakota. But when I say Terry from South Dakota, it doesn't tell you the whole story, because Terry spent many, many years in Wisconsin. And that's where I met Terry. And now Terry moved to South Dakota. So we miss Terry in Wisconsin. So Terry, Greene County misses you. Dane County misses you also. All right. Okay. Edwin says yes, but we saw it. Oh, okay. So so when I turned it, it was backwards. But could you read it? Could you read what was written? Could you all read what was written on that? Hold on. I gotta take care of this cable here. Oh, I have to reorganize my desk. Okay, Gina says yes. Bill says we could read it fine. Thanks, everyone. Oh, wow, 84 people watching our live stream. More people are tuning in. Welcome, everyone. Okay, so everyone could read it. James is writing what it said. Yeah. So, the topic came up yesterday, and I said, whatever God decides, okay? Whatever God decides, I'm following the will of God, whatever God decides. But it's so wonderful. It feels so amazing to see so much of love and support. I'm really touched. I am very, very touched. I am so honored. Michael says I was slow to hold my phone up to a mirror, but Michael, you saw it, right? Okay. All right. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. So I don't know if Sherry is watching this, but Sherry, if you are watching this or you watch the replay, thank you so much. Thank you for your vote of confidence, whatever God decides. Okay. Michelle is here. Hi, Michelle. And who else? Who did I miss? Jackson. Jackson is here. All right. Michelle, yes, Michelle, I'm doing well. I had a busy but productive day, and here I am in front of you all. So just wanted to share that from Sherry. I would have shared it yesterday, but my computer was so slow, and it took me, quite a long time. Given that it's modern day and age, like to go from one screen to another, to switch from one window to another. So I couldn't show it yesterday. That's yesterday during the live stream, Sherry had sent it to me, and I saw it on Instagram, and I just couldn't, my computer was messed up. So I wanted to share that today. So, all right. Okay. So, thank you, everyone. As I was saying, Donald Trump is ready for any challenge. Donald Trump is fearless. In his life, he faced many challenges. Even in recent years, we saw some very tough challenges that Donald Trump faced. And you know what? Each challenge that he faced, he won. He is victorious. He is the winner. He fights, 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 and he wins, wins, wins. And Trump is ready for whatever barriers the Democrats may come up with. No barrier can stop Trump. Trump is unstoppable. Okay, and if you support Donald Trump, my friends, I know there are new viewers here. If you support Donald J. Trump, please write Trump 2025. Okay, Trump 2025. Please write it, my friends. Edwin says Trump, go, fight, win. Tonez is saying Trump 2025. A viewer named Tupac I is saying, what part of US are you from? I am in the wonderful state of Wisconsin, my friends. Everyone knows here, almost everyone, I think. There are new viewers who don't know. I am from Wisconsin. If you are looking for excellent cheese, excellent dairy products, you got to come to Wisconsin. All right? Okay? So, America's Dairyland. America's Dairyland. That's where I live. That's where I'm broadcasting live from. Roberto is saying Racine. Roberto, are you in Racine? Racine is just 2 hours from where I live. Liz is here. Hi, Liz. Chris Hogan is here. Chris Hogan is writing, and lots of lakes. Lots and lots of lakes right here in Wisconsin, Chris. You are absolutely correct. Lots of lakes. Michelle is saying Trump 2025. Tommy Brown Jr. is saying Trump 2025. DSAR is here. Hi, DSAR. Liz says hi. Hi, Liz. Okay, somebody's trying to correct my pronunciation. I apologize. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name. I'm so sorry. But that's not Robert who corrected me. It's somebody else. All right. Michael Corleone is here. Godfather, greetings. Aaron is here, who goes by the name Fuzz. Aaron, good to see you. Juan Lopez is saying he's Indian. Who's Indian, Juan? Who's Indian here, Juan? Are there Indian friends? I know there are viewers from India who watch my live stream, but who are you referring to? L is here. Hi, L. Who's Indian? Are there Indian viewers here? I appreciate anyone from around the world who watches my live stream. I know I have viewers from UK, from Canada, from Australia, from New Zealand, from South Africa, from India, from Pakistan, from Bangladesh, and other countries, other European, like Germany maybe too. I don't know. Many people from around the world watch this live stream. So are you referring to anyone from India? I guess I gotta I mean, if you're wondering about me, I'm not Indian, okay? In case you didn't know. I'm not from India. I'm not Indian, okay? Yeah. No, I mean, you can always ask me where I'm from, and I'll tell you. Okay, I know sometimes people like to draw conclusions without asking. I mean, you know, you can ask me and I'll tell you where I'm from. Okay? All right? I'm originally from Bangladesh, so I'm not from India. But I know there are Indian viewers who watch my live stream, and I appreciate anyone who tunes in to support my channel. Okay? So, all right. Okay. Yeah, I'm not from India. I'm from Bangladesh, but I'm a U.S. citizen. Okay, U.S. citizen. All right, American citizen, citizen of the United States of America. Okay. All right. Joseph is saying from Texas, love the streams. Joseph, that's what I love to hear too. Thank you for supporting this channel. A viewer is asking me to talk in Bengali. You know, I actually have a few videos on my YouTube channel that are in Bengali. I've talked in Bengali. So if you want to hear me speak in Bengali, you can check out some of those videos on YouTube that I have that are fully Bengali videos. Misty is here. Hi, Misty. So good to see you, Misty. Misty from Pennsylvania, a great friend of this community. Thank you, Misty, for being here. All right. Okay. So, all right. I see lots of comments here. Claudia Greenwood is here. Claudia, thank you for being here. Okay, let me continue with the discussion. So, the Democrats, they may want to create barriers for Trump's America First agenda, okay? But the left-wing politicians, the Democrats, also realize that they are now, like, what I'm trying to say is that the left-wing politicians, they have gotten a clear message from the people in the 2024 election. The American people rejected the Democrats. The American people supported the Republicans. The American people made sure that Trump is the winner. The American people made sure that there's a Republican majority in the US Senate. The American people made sure that the House majority is a Republican majority. Okay, so the American voters basically sent a clear message that, hey, we're going to put the Republicans in charge. We're going to put the Republicans in charge in the House, in the Senate, and in the White House. So those left-wing politicians who may try to create barriers for Trump and his America First agenda, I think they got a clear message that the American people, they have more confidence on the Republicans, and that's why the American people overwhelmingly voted for Republicans, and that's why the Republicans are the majority in the Senate, the Republicans are the majority in the House, and a Republican president is now in the White House, okay? So the majority support Trump. Trump got the Electoral College vote. Trump got the popular vote. And Trump is the winner. Trump is the president. So I hope that the Democrats actually understand this reality clearly. Okay, and I hope that the Democrats will refrain from trying to prevent the Trump agenda, the America First agenda, okay? The Democrats, they must not try to stop the America First agenda, okay? Because the America First agenda is the people's agenda. If the Democrats try to prevent the America First agenda from being implemented, you know, they're going to lose. They're going to lose because the American people support the America First agenda. My friends, please write America First. If you support the America First agenda, please write America First. Selena is here. Hi, Selena. Tommy is saying, where's the MAGA hat? Tommy, you want the MAGA hat, Tommy? Tommy, you want the MAGA hat? Here's the MAGA hat. Okay. America First. Everyone's writing America First. So, yeah, really, I know that there are Democrats who may try to stop the America First agenda, but it'll be a mistake because the Democrats must realize that the American people want the America First agenda. So if there's any Democrat who tries to stop the progress of the America First agenda, that'll be the same as going against the will of the people. If you accept the will of the people, you must support the America First agenda. If you accept the will of the American people, if you accept the will of the American people, you must support the America First agenda. Now, here's something I want to highlight, my friends. Something tremendous, okay? Donald Trump's cabinet nominee, Marco Rubio, has been confirmed by the Senate. Let's say cheers. Let's say cheers. Donald Trump chose Marco Rubio, senator from Florida, no longer senator now because he is now the Secretary of State. So Donald Trump chose Marco Rubio for the position of the Secretary of State. Donald Trump nominated Marco Rubio for Secretary of State. And the Senate, the US Senate, has confirmed Marco Rubio's nomination. And here's the important part. He was confirmed unanimously. Unanimously. This is very, very powerful. Marco Rubio was confirmed unanimously for the position of the Secretary of State. Say cheers, my friends. I see many of you saying cheers. Okay, so we have a lot of viewers here, 198 people watching, my friends. This is so great. This is so great, okay? Proud Trucker's wife is here. Proud Trucker's wife, so good to see you. Okay, let me see. Who else is here? Let's see. I'm going to have to see who else is here. So we have Proud Trucker's wife, and that's Tonya from Mississippi. Am I correct? Proud Trucker's wife, that's Tonya from Mississippi. Correct me if I'm wrong. Audrey is here. Audrey from Long Island. All right. Okay, Tonya is saying yes. Well, thank you. Dee Dee is here. Hi, Dee Dee. Dee Dee from California is here, Southern California. Fred is here from Indiana. Our friend Ron, who goes by the name of One Texas Miner, is here. Journey to Justice, our friend Rachel is here. Thank you all. Johnson is saying, hey, Tossif, how are you? I'm doing well. Kay Cooper is here. Hi, Kay. Mark from Oklahoma. That's great. My friends, let's continue with this momentum. It is wonderful. So many people tuning in. By the way, it is open live chat, so even non-subscribers can comment. I kept it open today. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I'll let you decide. All right. Jeff Arnold is here. Hi, Jeff. Good to see you, Jeff. Okay. So Trump's cabinet nominee, Marco Rubio, unanimously confirmed by the Senate, and he is now the new Secretary of State. Now, I want you to understand, my friends, understand the importance of this unanimous decision. No Democrat objected to the confirmation of Marco Rubio. Everyone in the Senate supported the confirmation of Marco Rubio. This is a major victory for Trump. This is a major victory for Donald J. Trump, my friends, because Trump nominated Marco Rubio, and Marco Rubio was unanimously approved by the U.S. Senate. Hamilton's here. Hi, Hamilton. L is saying Marco is a great guy. Martin is saying I like Rubio. He's a decent man. Fred is saying yes. Okay. All right. Okay, so yes, so it's a very, very big victory for Donald J. Trump because he is the one who selected Marco Rubio for that position. And Donald Trump's nominee was unanimously approved by the Senate. He is now the Secretary of State. And the Secretary of State, it is one of the most important positions in the cabinet. One of the most important positions in the cabinet. And major victory for Trump. And you know what? This is why I say morning shows the day. This is the title of the live stream. Trump's new term, morning shows the day. The start of the Trump administration is a very, very big success. Trump is forming his cabinet, and this confirmation, the confirmation of Marco Rubio, it was unanimous. It is a great victory. Marco Rubio is definitely a very capable person. He has lots of foreign policy experience, and I believe that Marco Rubio is going to do great in his new role. He's going to do great in his new role. I believe that. And he's the Secretary of State. So this is wonderful. Now, obviously, the Secretary of State is a very important position because the Secretary of State deals with foreign issues, right? International relations. By the way, I'm wondering if I should put my live chat in subscriber only mode. Do you want me to do that? Do you want me to do that? Do you want me to put this in subscriber only mode? Tommy Brown says yes. Crockett says yes. Ron says yes. Michelle says yes. Okay, all my friends are saying yes. So there you go. I'm going to put this in subscriber only mode. Hold on. It is coming. Now you can still participate in the live chat. Okay, all the viewers out there. You just have to subscribe. You gotta subscribe, okay? All right. I'm gonna put it in subscriber only mode, okay? Can we do a countdown? Can we do a countdown from 10 reverse before I put it in subscriber only mode? Can we do a countdown? Okay, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take off. There you go. It is in subscriber only mode. It is in subscriber only mode, my friends. You can still participate. Just subscribe. Be a subscriber. Support this channel. All right? Are you all happy, my friends? Selena, are you happy? Jeff, Kay, Gina, Claudia, Bill, Dee, are you all happy? Let's say cheers. Put it in subscriber only mode. Yeah, it seems like a lot of folks, a lot of people who are commenting, I don't see their comments anymore. The trolls, where are the trolls? Hey trolls, you can still participate. You just gotta subscribe. You can subscribe. As Joe Biden would say, come on, man. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I'm saying what Joe Biden says. Come on, man. Just hit the subscribe button and participate. Just hit the subscribe button. All right. Come on, man. Hey, everyone, please, let's say, come on, man. I'm going to write it. Okay? I'm going to write it. Come on, man. Just hit the subscribe button. Come on, man. Bill is saying, come on, man. Kay is saying, come on, man. David is saying, come on, man. Hamilton's saying, come on, man, do the thing. You know the thing. This is so great. Okay. Yeah, no. Dustin is here. Hi, Dustin. Come on, man. Come on. Okay, so let's go back to the discussion. So there are lots of international issues right now. I kept saying for a long time, and you know, our friends, okay, those who have actually, we're a family. We're a family. So right here, we have discussed, and you know this, we have discussed how we must strengthen our relationship with our international allies. I talked about it, right? I talked about it. And, you know, we must negotiate. We must engage in negotiation and try to address various international affairs, okay? And finally, that work can begin. Finally, we have a Secretary of State, okay? And the State Department is going to do well, I'm confident. And I'm super thirsty today, okay? I got to stay hydrated. The heat is on. It's like I'm so thirsty. Phoenix is here. Hi, Phoenix. So I apologize if you see me like drinking so much of water. Okay, like I already almost completed a bottle here. Okay. Martin is from Switzerland. That is great, Martin. You are from Switzerland. That's so wonderful. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Jackson is saying you're just not paying attention to me. I'm not. Who's not paying attention to you, Jackson? Hi, Jackson. All right. Jackson, everyone's paying attention to you, Jackson. Don't feel like no one's paying attention to you. Everyone say hello to Jackson. Hi, Jackson. Okay. Okay. All right. So, my friends, there's something I want to point out. You remember that Donald Trump and Marco Rubio, they were not always the best friends, right? We have seen them as, rivals in the political arena. If you go back to the 2016 election cycle, if you go back to the 2016 presidential campaign season, then you will remember that Donald Trump and Marco Rubio, they ran against each other. And it was a pretty heated race. But then the party came together, and now the relationship between Donald Trump and Marco Rubio, that relationship has reached such a point that Donald Trump nominated Rubio to be in charge of one of the most important departments in the federal government, okay, which is the State Department. And Marco Rubio has been confirmed unanimously by the Senate. So this is amazing. Now, I talk about strengthening our relationship with our international allies. I talk about addressing international issues. I talk about the importance of negotiations with other countries. These are all very, very important. International relations is always very important. And I'm going to share with you some really great news that's going to make you very, very happy. And after you hear what I'm about to tell you, you're going to say, Tassif, we are really winning. And it's because of the president that we have elected, Donald J. Trump. Okay, so are you ready to hear some great news that I'm about to share with you? Just let me know. Tommy Brown says, we are winning. Jeff says yes. Michelle says yes. Mark says yes. Claudia says yes. So everyone seems to be ready to hear the great news. So, okay, this pertains to international relations, and it's an economic issue, and you're going to love this update. Okay, it has been reported that Saudi Arabia intends to invest $600 billion in the United States. $600 billion. Share with me your thoughts. The Saudi Crown Prince said that Saudi Arabia, they intend to invest 600 billion. That is correct. I'm not talking about million. I mean, 600 million is a lot of money, but I'm talking about billion. Yes, with a B. That is correct. B for billion. Okay? Okay, if somebody said, like, you're teaching, someone how to, the letters of the alphabet, like A for apple, B for billion. That is correct. A for apple, B for billion. They intend to invest $600 billion in the United States over the next 4 years. Okay? So this is amazing. And this is because of Donald J. Trump. Because of him, we are winning. We are winning. Remember, Donald Trump, when he went on his first international trip during his first term in office, so now I am going back to 2017, when Donald Trump first, he was sworn into office as the president back in 2017, and then Donald Trump went on his first international tour, and the first country that Donald Trump visited was Saudi Arabia. Now, some of you probably remember that. I remember that so clearly because some of the images and some of the video clips that I saw, the grand welcome that Donald Trump got when he arrived in Saudi Arabia, it was amazing. It was amazing. Kay Cooper says, I remember. Yeah, do you remember like the ceremonial sword dance? I mean, that was a welcome that once you see that video, you can never forget that. Remember the sword dance, the ceremonial sword dance? I mean, that's why after all these years, I remember that so clearly. I mean, a U.S. president, whoever it is, whoever is in office, Democrat, Republican, they go on international trips and they go to many different countries around the world and they get really warm welcome. They are greeted with, the most honor, obviously. But that one grand welcome in Saudi Arabia, I just can't forget it. It was so awesome. The ceremonial sword dance. You gotta look it up, okay? If you forgot about it, or if the images are not clear in your memory, or if you have not seen it, you gotta look it up. The ceremonial sword dance and the grand welcome. It was super, super grand. Donald Trump had a great time. And so that was the first country he visited, Saudi Arabia, after he officially became the president in 2017. So, uh, now the question is, okay, what country is Donald Trump going to visit? The first country. What will be the first country that he visits now that he is in his second term in office, Donald Trump? And we don't know that, okay? So when is Trump's first international trip going to be? Is it going to be within weeks, within months? We don't know. Okay, we have to wait and see. But I'm just amazed, and I'm so happy to see Donald Trump, bringing in so much of investment. And I previously talked about, a businessman, a company from United Arab Emirates, okay, that they made a commitment to do major investment in the U.S. Okay, I talked about it, and Donald Trump made that announcement, and the businessman was right there with Donald Trump. They did a press conference type of event. It was great, um, and that was just not too long ago. Obviously, sometime in the last few weeks. Um, I think that was actually before Trump's swearing in. That was before Trump's swearing in, if I remember correctly. Yes, because the swearing in was just on the 20th this week. So that investment announcement that I talked about on my channel, it was a businessman from the United Arab Emirates who basically stood with Trump, and they made the announcement that there will be a major investment. Okay. So that was great news. And now, when I saw this figure, 600 billion, I'm like, I had to look at it a few times. Like, is it billion? Is it billion? 600 billion. Are we talking about 600 billion? That is correct. 600 billion. That is how much Saudi Arabia intends to invest in the United States over the next 4 years. So America is already winning with Donald Trump in office. Okay. And when you think about the Middle East over the last few years have seen tremendous crisis, lots of crisis, lots of conflict in the Middle East. But Donald Trump, since election, he has made great progress in reducing the tension in the Middle East. It is because of Donald Trump's leadership. And even before being sworn in as the 47th president, Donald Trump sent a clear message regarding Middle East, and the progress towards peace started immediately. Okay, immediately. So Donald Trump has already made great progress in reducing the tension in the Middle East, and I'm sure that in the days, in the weeks, in the months, in the years to come, we will see lots and lots of success, because this administration, the Trump administration, they are winners. Donald Trump is a winner. His administration, it's a winning administration. Okay. L is saying we will have a great 4 years. So just enjoy the fact, my friends, that Saudi Arabia is talking about a $600 billion investment in the US. This is just breaking news. You can look it up. And there will be many more wonderful news coming. Okay. All right. So can we talk about the transportation sector now? Do you want to talk about the transportation sector? The transportation sector is going to be a huge priority for the Trump administration. There's no doubt about that. I mean, the transportation sector is vital to our economy. Without a strong transportation sector, an economy cannot thrive, right? So our country depends on transportation, whether you're talking about ground transportation, meaning roads and highways, whether you're talking about railway, whether you're talking about shipping, whether you're talking about transportation by air. We know that the transportation sector is extremely important. And we know that during the Biden-Harris administration, the transportation sector was an absolute mess. During the Biden-Harris administration. The transportation sector was an absolute mess. I mean, do you remember the train derailments and the ship that hit the bridge in Maryland? Remember that? Not that long ago. And the mess in the airline industry? Remember that? Travelers waiting at the airport, waiting for their flights, and all the mess that happened. Do you remember that? So the transportation sector, Kay is saying, what a disaster. Yeah, the transportation sector under the Biden-Harris administration was an absolute disaster. Whether you're talking about roads and highways, whether you're talking about railway, shipping, transportation by air, it was an absolute mess, but now that will change. Now, I'm happy to tell you, my friends, that a Senate panel has unanimously advanced Sean Duffy's nomination for the Secretary of Transportation. So Sean Duffy is the one who has been nominated by Donald J. Trump to be the Secretary of Transportation. And if you know anything about Sean Duffy, you know that Sean Duffy is a former congressman from Wisconsin. Okay, so Sean Duffy, very, very prominent figure in politics. And Sean Duffy was nominated. He has been nominated to be the Secretary of Transportation. And the Senate panel, this is the Commerce, Science, and Transportation Committee in the Senate, okay? The Commerce, Science, and Transportation Committee in the Senate has unanimously advanced Sean Duffy's nomination. And this is also a major, major victory for Donald Trump. So we have to wait for the final vote. So we have to see what happens in the final vote on the Senate floor. But I think Sean Duffy, I'm hoping, and I feel confident that he is going to be confirmed. And if he's confirmed, then he's going to be a truly amazing Secretary of Transportation, okay? My friends, do you agree with me? I gave you an assessment. I shared with you my thoughts about our victory in the Middle East, the improvement of relationship. When it comes to the Middle East, I talked about the transportation sector. Do you agree with me? If you don't, you can let me know. By the way, we are 54 minutes into the live stream. We are 54 minutes into the live stream, and more than 10,300 viewers have already watched this video. 54 minutes into the live stream, more than 10,300 viewers have already watched this live stream. So we are doing great, my friends, and it is all because of your support. So Claudia says, I agree with Tassif. Crockett says agree. L says agreed. Ken says yes, agree. Michael Brown says yes, agree. Kay Cooper says yes, agree. Thank you all. Mickey Mooney says, agree with you, Tossive. Bill says, awesome. All right. Thank you, my friends. Hamilton says, toss if you're getting closer to 12,000 subscribers. We are getting closer, Hamilton. We are getting closer. And we're still a little over 150 subscribers away, but we're getting close. Okay. Martin says it's 7 a.m. here in Switzerland. All right. Switzerland has very excellent air quality. That's what I heard. Switzerland has a good air quality, right? Yeah, very famous for watches, Swiss watches. People love Swiss watches. Okay, so a viewer named Akshat is I don't know what you're saying, okay? Is this does this pertain, do your comments pertain to any political social issues? I don't know. Invisible Man is asking, Tossiv, did you get any snow? We did have some snow. There's some snow on the ground, not too much. Not a whole lot. I mean, we're used to getting like half a feet, or more than a feet of snow here in Wisconsin. We didn't have that kind of snow so far, okay? Um, all right. Okay, James is asking me a question about a Tennessee congressman. James, I have to look it up. Okay, I have to look at the details. I had a real busy day. So what you are referring to, I've seen the news, but I don't want to comment on it without reading the details, which I haven't had a chance to do. So James, yeah, I can't comment on it right now. Okay, thanks for the question, James. You know, it is always my goal to provide you with accurate information, and before I comment on anything, I wanna know more about it. Okay, and so obviously there's a lot going on, and if I don't know, if I haven't had a chance to look into an issue thoroughly and I get a question on it, I'm just going to say, hey, I'll look into it, because I don't want to comment without knowing all the facts. Okay, Akshat Agarwal is asking, hey, do you miss samosa and paratha? You're asking me about food, okay? Uh, you know, I make a lot of food, so you can actually check out my shorts videos if you want to see the things I prepare, the things I cook, okay? Paratha I make at home. Samosa I make at home. So you're asking if I miss samosas and parathas? I don't miss samosas and parathas because I eat samosas and parathas quite a bit. Okay. And by the way, no, that's I don't know if you're referring to Indian food. I'm talking about Bangladeshi food. Okay. I'm not from India. So I'm talking about Bangladeshi food. Okay. So I make shingaras and samosas. I make it all. Okay, I make parathas. I make all kinds of stuff. So, but no, you're referring to Indian food. I'm talking about Bangladeshi food. Okay, so the items that I prepare, most of the items that you'll see um, in my YouTube shorts, those are all Bangladeshi dishes. Okay, not Indian dishes, Bangladeshi dishes. That's what I prepare. All right. But thanks for bringing up that question. Happy to talk about food. Happy to talk about food. All right. Evelyn is asking about my favorite American food. Um, you can't go wrong with just plain all day pancakes. I love pancakes. You can have it anytime. I like all day pancakes. I like restaurants that serve pancakes all day. So I love pancakes. And you cannot go wrong with burgers and fries. You just can't. Okay? And the burger is even better if you put some like fried mac and like crispy, sort of crispy mac and cheese on top of the patty. How about that? When you make that burger, how about like add a layer of mac and cheese or crispy onions or caramelized onions? Elle is saying, "Oh yes, yummy." Yeah, I mean, which one's yummy? The caramelized onions, the crispy onions, or the mac and cheese on the burger? Evelyn saying, "I've never had mac and cheese on a burger yet." You can always try, Evelyn. You can try. Uh, you can have like a mac and cheese burger. I haven't had that in a while, but it's really good. If you have some fried macaroni and cheese, um, yeah, on a burger, it's pretty good. One Texas miner is saying, "I've never heard of putting mac and cheese on a burger before. I think I'm going to try that next time." Yeah, the mac and cheese, it has to be, um, you know, a little less moist. Okay, since you're putting it on a burger, if it's like too moist, like you have your regular mac and cheese, then it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna have to be such so that when you put it on the patty and then you put the bun on top, it has to stay there. If it just like falls off, it's gonna be an issue. So it's gonna have to be like fried macaroni and cheese. Okay. Yeah, try it. Evelyn, do you like the idea? Do you like the idea, Evelyn? Ron, you like the idea? Longdon family is here from Colorado. Hi, Longdon family. Ken is saying, oh, avocado is good. Yeah, on a burger. But yeah, I think it all started when, who was it who asked me? Evelyn, it was you, right? You asked me about my favorite American food. You cannot go wrong with pancakes. You can have pancakes for obviously breakfast. You can have pancakes for lunch, dinner, any time of the day. You have pancakes, you can't go wrong. Gotta have nice syrup though. Um, gonna have nice syrup, good syrup with it. Um, yeah, and burgers, and burgers. And who likes waffle fries? I believe I've talked about waffle fries before. Who likes waffle fries? Yeah, K. Cooper says, love waffle fries. Okay, I'm just trying to keep up with all your comments. My friends, please subscribe if you have not done so already. Okay, so Michael Brown, you can look up waffle fries. If you look up waffle fries on the internet, you're going to be able to see some nice pictures. Okay, crispy waffle fries, really good, really good. Evelyn is saying, now we're talking about things that matter. Exactly, Evelyn. If you think about it, it's all connected. If you think about it, this is all connected. Yes, we're talking about food. We're talking about things that matter. You know why? Because Biden, the Biden administration, the last 4 years, we have seen how people struggled financially, so much of struggles that people could not even afford, um, nutritious meals. Right? I mean, food is a basic necessity, and the Biden-Harris administration was such that many people could not afford nutritious meals. Okay? And you want to go out and eat at a restaurant once in a while, maybe once a week or once every 15 days, with the Biden-Harris administration and the inflation that they created it. If anyone asks you about inflation, just say Biden and Harris, that combo, that combination, and that administration, they created it. Okay? They created it. And so people could not afford to go out and eat at their favorite restaurant. They could not afford to go out and spend some time with friends at a nice, bar and grill. But now things are going to get better. Dustin is saying Biden-Harris invention. But now things are going to get better. People will once again be able to buy and afford good ingredients for home cooked meals. They'll once again be able to afford to go out and eat. Right? Do you agree with me? A lot of restaurants, went out of business over the last 4 years. A lot of restaurants went out of business over the last 4 years. You know why? It's because of inflation. Okay? The prices of their ingredients, like, a restaurant needs so many things, right? A restaurant needs, edible oil. A restaurant needs meat and eggs and different grains and veggies and all that. Okay, so that they can prepare the food and they can serve. So when the prices of everything went up, the restaurants, they had to increase the prices on the menu. And when the customers saw the prices on the menu go up, they were reluctant to come. Many stopped going to restaurants. And so the restaurants lost revenue. They couldn't make profit. They went into loss. And many went out of business. And it is all because of the Biden-Harris administration. Do you agree with me? Freshly is here. Hi, Freshly. Good to see you, Freshly. Our friend Jake from New York. So because of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, many restaurants went out of business. And I'm talking about small restaurants. I'm talking about family business. Many people who invested money, they established a restaurant business. And because of the Biden-Harris administration and their policies and Democrats' reckless spending in Washington, inflation went up and restaurants went out of business. Melissa is saying COVID shutdown closed many businesses. What the Democrats did with COVID, all the shutdowns and the lockdowns, completely unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. Jeff is saying, Tassif, thanks for having me tonight. I totally agree with you. Keep up the fight. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate your support. Kay Cooper is saying, I have not eaten out in a year at least. Biden-Harris administration has done us so. Okay, I see your comments. I completely understand, Kay. And you're not alone. Trust me, Kay. So many people suffered tremendously over the last 4 years. Many people suffered tremendously over the last 4 years. Okay, but now things are going to change. Things are going to get better, but it's going to take time. It's going to take time because the Biden-Harris administration caused so much of damage to our economy. And I've said this before, it's going to take time to recover from this. But Trump is going to get the job done. Trump is going to get the job done, okay? So, Kay, you're not alone. I understand, the pain and suffering, but, so many people suffered. So, all of us freedom-loving Americans, collectively, we all suffered. We all suffered over the last 4 years. But things are going to get better. Things are going to get better. It's going to take time. But we have a real leader in the White House, and things will get better. Michelle, thank you so much. Michelle, I see your comment. Thank you. Okay, Aaron doesn't like Trump. I see that, Aaron. So Aaron goes by the name of Fuzz. Aaron doesn't like Trump. I get it, Aaron. Aaron, we welcome you. We're glad that you tune in and share your thoughts and comments. It's okay. We can agree. We can disagree, Aaron. Thanks for being here. So the viewer named Fuzz, whose real name's Aaron, he told me, Aaron is not a Trump fan. Okay, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious. Longdon, yes, I'm talking about Fuzz. Okay, Fuzz is now saying I love Trump. Fuzz, I know. I've been reading your comments, Fuzz. Not today, but for weeks, whenever you tune in and you're writing comments, I know you don't love Trump, but that's okay. Hey, listen, and Fuzz, you are from. Hold on, I gotta look it up. Okay, Fuzz, you are from Ontario, right? So Fuzz, you're from Ontario. Okay, yeah, Fuzz is from Ontario. So Fuzz is our neighbor to the north. Okay, by the way, talking about Canada, where's our friend Suzanne? Suzanne, are you listening? Is Suzanne here? I haven't seen Suzanne. Do we have our friends from Canada here? Do we have Suzanne? Do we have Marjorie? Marjorie Bedford, Suzanne Bruce. Claudia asking, any word about Swaggy? No, I have not heard from Swaggy. I have not heard from Swaggy. All right. Okay. All right, my friends. So, 1 hour, 18 minutes into the live stream. I'm going to wrap up this live stream a little earlier than usual. And, today I did not have a poll question, but the next live stream I do, there's going to be a poll question. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to end this a little early. As you can probably tell, I'm having a little bit of allergy. So I should end it a little early, my friends. A little bit of allergy here. Crockett is saying, you hungry? No, today I'm not hungry. I already had dinner. Laura Floyd is here. Hi, Laura. Laura from Texas. Good to see you, Laura, always. Yeah, I have a little bit of allergy, so I'm going to end this live stream early, my friends. Nathan, thank you so much. Okay, so really, just going back to the title of the live stream today, Trump's new term, morning shows the day. I think the morning is showing us that it's going to be an amazing 4 years with Donald Trump in the White House, okay? We are already winning. We are already winning, and I've shared with you some important information today. And I think the next 4 years, hold on. I think the next 4 years are going to be really amazing. Okay, so my friends, thank you all so very much. I apologize. I would love to continue a little longer, maybe get to 2 hours, but my allergy is bothering me. So I'll go get some rest. Okay, but I'll be back. I'll be back, my friends. Please subscribe. Those who have not subscribed yet, like this video. 73 likes so far, and please share this video. Okay, share this video with your friends, family members, and your neighbors. Okay, so thank you, my friends. May God bless you all. May God bless President Donald J. Trump. May God bless the Trump administration. May God bless the United States of America. May God bless our U.S. allies. And may God bless freedom-loving people all over the world. Thank you, my friends, once again. And I will be back again soon. Okay. So have a wonderful night, and we'll see you during the next live stream. Thank you, my friends. Have a wonderful night.